After the Colorado game last year, where are you guys defensively thinking about your mindset as you face it?
Honestly, I feel like we've grown significantly. So, honestly, we have a strong mindset about everything.
And your thoughts of working with the new defensive coordinator in the state?
At first, we had to adapt to him, but it's pretty good so far. Like he's been straightforward with us, constructive criticism. So it's been pretty great.
What's it mean to you? Do you think that?
Honestly, it's more than a little for me because of the fact that my peers felt like I was fit for this position. So I wear it with pride, honestly.
What have you seen on film from Stanford?
They're a big team. They're going to fight to the last minute. So, we got to be on the same thing with them. Keep our energy up. Not too many fans, but they always have that drive, so we have to do the same.
Chanel was listed as a starter. What did he kind of show you during camp?
During camp, even last year, he would get in. He was coming in making like 5 or 6 tackles, like off dump. So being able to have him on side of me, he's been turning up, honestly.
Already, you guys, Coach Stocks was saying to get that bad taste out of your mouth. The defense already, you guys.
We've been ready, honestly, since the last game from last year. So we just ready to show our talents off, show our prosecution, everything that we've done, like our work.
How much confidence do you think the group is playing with right now?
Very high confidence, honestly.
There's a great wide receiving core. It's not just Alec, but they have Tiger Lockmeyer, a couple other guys out there. You guys have had some injuries in the secondary. How do you plan to kind of attack the talent that Stanford has, and how confident are you that you can slow down the passing attack?
Everything comes with it, of course, because of football, but we feel pretty confident in however we come at them, to be honest with you.
How have you seen on the other side of the ball Josh Hoover grow since the end of last year?
He went from a little pup to being a vet real quick. And it's been great having him because he's grown into a great leader. He's grown into like a great man outside of football. So just having him is a blessing.
But how much has it helped you guys with the new pressure that Coach Avalos is sending to get to the quarterback? How much does it help you guys in the secondary?
It's only allowed us to grow, so we're able to, lock our man up for, I ain't going to say not too long, but it's pretty good not being there for long and sending that pressure, everybody get to him like real quick, off dome.
We'll go 2 more questions for Bud.
But your journey, I mean, you kind of burst onto the scene in 2022, have made some electric plays. The defense struggled a season ago. What have you done this offseason in preparing to have the type of season that can vault you into the NFL draft professional career conversation?
Honestly, it's all work. All work and being able that the Lord allows me to do so.
How was your early impressions on Stan?
Yeah, I think they're going to be good. Obviously, their record wasn't great last year, but neither was ours, and I think they're going to come back fiery. I think they have some talented guys and obviously a good scheme, so we're excited about the challenge. We know it's going to be a tough game, and we're looking forward to a battle and a competition, so we're excited about it.
Where do you feel like you've grown the most since last year?
I think just overall, I just feel more comfortable and mature in just the offense and just the operation of everything. You don't really think about huddling and saying to play in the huddle and all these things come with playing quarterback. So I think just overall, just more comfortable in the offense and just the entire operation, at quarterback.
Coach Dykes talked about how college football might be changing with 14 possessions in the opener with Georgia Tech and FSU. How do you balance wanting to play as fast as Kendall Briles wants to play with also wanting to be able to manage the game and not move ahead of what the offense is capable of doing?
Right. I think it's definitely a challenge, and I think we're a tempo offense, right? And so we do well when we're going fast and we're kind of getting a roll, but also there's times where you go out of bounds and you need to huddle and utilize the new mic rule and all that to hide formations and just kind of change the pace. So I think Coach Browse does a good job of changing the pace and keeping the defense on their toes, and I think we'll continue to utilize those traits in our offense.
Josh, what have you seen out of Bobby April's defense at Stanford? It's kind of an NFL look. What do they show you?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to some of the Wisconsin stuff from back in the day, and they do a good job. They mix it up. They try to make it tough for the quarterback to recognize what they're doing, and they play a multitude of coverages, and they do a good job up front, being disciplined in their gaps and in the run game. So their backers are good players, and they have some DBs that are really talented as well. So I've been impressed with them on film, and it's going to be a good challenge, like I said, and we're excited about that challenge.
Tristan Sinclair made a bunch of big plays for them last year. Does he stand out when you see him on tape?
Yeah, he does. He's obviously on tape. He flashes and makes plays, and so that's a guy that they have that's going to be a good player for him this year, and we're excited, like I said, about that matchup. There's not a whole lot to say about that, but we're excited to play somebody else.
One of the challenges that the offense faced last year was red zone efficiency. How have you guys worked to improve on that this offseason?
Yeah, I think just being able to run the ball well. Anytime you can run the ball in the red zone, it makes things a lot easier. And so our offensive line is doing so much better than we have in the past, and they're really good up front right now. And so I think running the ball in the red zone is going to help us, and then being able to throw the ball off of that and then just allow those two things to kind of work with each other is going to help our efficiency in the red zone. So we won't have to necessarily do things out of the ordinary to score points. And so just running our offense when we get down there and executing our plays we do every single day is going to help us be more efficient down there by the end zone.
Sonny said there's an eagerness, or he said he senses an eagerness in the team to kind of finally get on the field and really turn the page from there. Do you get that similar sense?
Yeah, it feels like the last 2 weeks have been the longest 2 weeks of my life since we've been in fall camp, and I think we're just itching to go play somebody, and I know I am. I know that's how our team feels. We have a really competitive team, and since we played OU, that's all we've been thinking about is playing Stanford. So we're excited, and I feel that same eagerness on our team, and I think everybody's just really excited to play and to play someone else. And we're just excited to kind of test our skills and test ourselves. We know what we can do, on the practice field and in fall camp, but until you go play somebody else, you don't really know. And so we're excited about testing that. We know what we can do, but just proving it to everybody else.
Sonny spoke about you recognizing when you're trying to make plays, the juice worth the squeeze on certain plays, make the throws. How do you go about that, especially your first game out, you're starting, ready to go, and being going?
I just run the offense. Don't overthink it. Do what I do, play my game, and then just run the offense and make it easier for Coach Browse to call plays. When it's 1st and 10 and the shot's not there, check it down, and 2nd and 5. It's easy to call plays in 2nd and 5. 2nd and 10 makes it tougher. So I think just running the offense, the way Coach Browse designs the offense is to help us be successful. And so just running the offense the way it's supposed to be run. And if I do that, we're going to be just fine, and just get the ball to the playmakers, and we'll be just fine. So just make the plays that I normally make, and obviously, don't be timid. Just rip it when I see it, and then check it down when needed.
Josh, you work with Trey Sanders every day. What was your first impressions of him, and what do you think he's meant to this team the last few years?
Yeah, Trey's been through a lot. He's obviously went to Alabama before, and struggled with some injuries in the past. So I think just watching him work and the way he shows up every day, and just his commitment to our program and commitment to being a champion, and it's special to watch. And I surely appreciate him and all the work that he does for our team. And he's kind of an older guy in the running back room, and he kind of has that experience to kind of let the younger guys lean on him and ask him questions. And so he does a great job, and he definitely plays a really big role on our team. And we're glad to have him, and I appreciate him.
How would you describe him as a player?
Yeah, he's physical. He's a bigger guy. Probably 6'1". I don't know what he weighs, 210, and he'll run through your face, and he's good in pass protection, and he's just a tough guy. He's a tough runner. He's hard to get on the ground, and just a special player, and excited about watching him.
When you think about this receivers room, how much confidence do they give you when you go back and talk about being the game manager, ripping when you see it, and just playing within yourself?
Yeah, I have so much confidence in our receivers right now, and just the way they're playing. I kind of touched on this earlier, but Savion is practicing at a different level I've never seen. So when you see guys practice like that, it just gives you confidence that he's going to do everything he can to go catch the ball. And same thing with Jack and JP and Eric and Dalen, all those guys that are getting a lot of the reps. And it's going to be exciting to watch. And when you have receivers that are going to bust their tail for every ball and every route, it gives you confidence to make those tight throws, because they're going to fight for it, and they're not going to let defenders go make plays. And so I think that's just that trust factor, and we've definitely they've earned my trust, and hopefully they trust me, and I think we're just ready to go connect, and I'm ready to watch those guys make plays. I truly believe they're some of the best playmakers in the country, and it's my job to put it near them, and they're going to make plays and make me look good, so it should be good.